Hi guys, welcome to my comp prep vlog. I'm so excited to finally have made it to being in season, 16 weeks out and hitting my dieting phase. I have been working so hard in my off season so far for the past 20 weeks since about January to get to this point, and I'm really excited to share it with you, the highs, the lows, my training, my nutrition, my posing, my overall progress, and just anything that you guys request that you want covered. This particular video is just going to go over what I've been doing so far and the goals going forward, and answering a few questions I've been asked. And then going forward I'll have a lot more vlogging of the types of workouts I'm doing and my food and everything that I'm doing on the day-to-day. So basically what I've been doing in preparation is I've had a 20-week off season so far. I started with the Lauren Simpson build program. I just wanted to mix up what I was currently doing at the gym and do that until I found a coach. I got recommended Beck from my posing coach, Nat. I sent her a message, had a bit of a chat, and we were a really good fit. My main thing when looking for a coach was finding someone who had a really good understanding on nutrition. As a nutrition student, it was super important to me that I didn't get someone who was just going to cut my calories really low, stuff up my metabolism, and like not support me with reverse dieting, because there's a lot of comp prep horror stories that you hear of. So yeah, I've really been loving all of Beck's support and her program so far, which is very much high volume. So my current calories that I am on since my off season is 3,355. Today they've been cut down to 2,800. This will pretty much be the last time that I share my calories. I know that it can be a bit of a triggering topic for a lot of people, and I don't want anyone to think that these are the calories that they should be aiming towards in order to achieve their goals. These are personalized to me, personalized to my goals and my history. Like, I've been reverse dieting pretty much since January to be able to get this high and to be able to be in a better position when I start dieting down. So yeah, this will be the last time I share my calories, but I will still share the types of foods that I'm eating and the training and everything that I'm doing. So yeah, the plan going forward is we're slowly going to be decreasing my calories from now on. Now that we've started dieting, make sure that I get a little bit leaner and still try and grow into the show, because my weak areas in particular is my lower body. I need to definitely develop my quads and my hamstrings and my glutes in particular. My first question that I got was what my current training split is. So I do 3 lower body sessions, 3 upper body sessions, and a HIIT session. And that HIIT is within one of those days. So I do have a full day off, which I usually change throughout the week depending on how I'm feeling. I also got asked why I wanted to compete and what made me start. So basically I wanted to compete for a couple of years now, and I've just never really been in the headspace or position to be able to compete, because it's a huge commitment to your life. Like, you have to pretty much dedicate all of your time to meal prepping, posing, doing the workouts, checking in with your coach, hitting your steps. You know, you have to learn to say no to things like going out for drinks, you know, going to festivals, because you got to count your calories pretty much all of the time. And like financially, it's a huge commitment as well, between, you know, your coach, your posing, your bikini, the entry fees, all of that. So previously I wasn't in a position to be able to even enter, and I also know that I didn't have a lot of confidence in the past years. I didn't think I was capable of getting to the position where I'd be able to get up on stage. Like, you see girls at their end stage and you think like, how would I ever be able to do that? So it wasn't really until this year where I was like, I'm definitely capable of it. I just need to kind of throw myself in the deep end and give it a go. So when my friend said that, Amy, she said that she was also wanting to compete at some stage, I was like, why don't we just do it? And we pretty much didn't look back. Within a couple of weeks, we chose the federation, and we just looked into a comp that we wanted to do, and we got started. So that leads on to the next question, is why we chose ICN. In particular, I wanted to compete in a natural federation. As someone who is a natural competitor and someone who struggles to gain muscle, I didn't want to be up against people who were enhanced, especially for my first comp anyway. And I thought ICN was a really good entry level to start off with. Like, IFBB and WBFF in particular seemed really intimidating to me, and that seemed like completely not achievable to get started with. So I thought ICN was a really good starting point. So one of the questions I got was what my biggest struggle has been so far. That would definitely be the lockdown that we've had to do. Having 3 weeks out of training has been really hard, especially because I have limited equipment at home. But yeah, other than that, I'd also say the posing. The posing does not come naturally to me at all. I'm not someone who comes from a dancing or gymnastics background, so it's taken me a very long time. I've already been practicing for about 16 weeks, I think, with my posing, and I've at least got my routine sorted, but I have a lot to refine still, and I just have no idea what I'm doing with the walk either. Like, the heels are very hard to walk in. Next question is my bikini. I got asked what color my bikini is if I'd already sorted it, and it's kind of a confusing question because I do have my bikini, but I'm not sure if it's the one that I'm going to go ahead with, because it is, I feel like it's slightly too small because I got it secondhand. I didn't get it customized, and I feel like it's slightly the wrong fit. I'm not sure if I like the color for me anymore. So either way, I probably will keep my color a surprise just because why not, but I'm not too sure if the one I have is even the one that I'm going to go ahead with. I'm also decided that I'm going to be competing in the swimsuit category, so that's where you wear a one piece, and I was initially going to do sports model instead, just to kind of get my nerves out on stage, you know, do a division for fun before I got up on stage for my competitive divisions, but figured I may as well do swimsuit because my shape probably suits that category a lot more than sports model, which is a lot more muscle. So the things that I'm most excited for as well is just to get started with the dieting phase. I know this is where it becomes really challenging. I am going to eventually get a step count. I will eventually have cardio added in. These are things that I usually would struggle with. I don't ever do cardio myself, if I'm honest. I also have a very sedentary job in terms of doing admin work. I'm a full-time student, so even hitting 10,000 steps is like a huge achievement for me on like a common day. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to seeing how my body changes and how I go with the challenge. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. It was more of just an introduction to the vlog series. I'm excited to share the whole experience with you guys, and obviously feel free, if you have any questions, anything you want me to cover in particular, just let me know.